Good afternoon. I'm Kriczky, and this is Kriczky, and we'll be going over the fundamentals of how to do the cross-face cradle today in wrestling. The cross-face cradle falls into a category known as pinning combinations in wrestling. A pinning combination is when you have your opponent on the mat with their shoulders touching the mat for 2 seconds. In wrestling, there are three starting positions. First, you have the neutral position. This is where you start the beginning of the match. Eddie has his foot on the red line, I have my foot on the green line, and the whistle will be blown at the beginning of the match. The second position is the referee's bottom position. Eddie will get in referee's bottom. His hands in front of the white line, and his knees behind the second white line. I will get in referee's top position. This position can be done from either side of the man, left or right. First, I'll get down on my left knee, take my left hand and place it on his elbow. My right hand will then wrap around to his belly button, and we will wait here until the referee blows the whistle. This can also be done from the opposite side of the man, just switching my knee position and my hand positions. Once again, waiting until the whistle is blown. First part of the cradle is to break the man down onto their stomach. Eddie's going to show us a couple of breakdowns. First we have the chop block breakdown and then the spiral ride breakdown. Here's the chop block. Right down onto their stomach. I'll show it one more time. Chop block. As you can see, Eddie broke me down onto my stomach, getting ready for the cradle position. Now is the spiral ride breakdown. Pops my elbow and pulls on the knee to get full rotation onto my stomach. Once more. You can do either of these breakdowns, chop block breakdown or the spiral ride breakdown, or you can also do any breakdown your coach recommends. Now we're going to do the actual cross-face cradle. Eddie in the referee's bottom position, I'm in referee's top position. I'm going to do the spiral ride breakdown to get him onto his stomach. Once here, you're going to want to put your chest on your opponent's back and stay on your toes in order to keep your man down. Put all your body weight on top of him. Once here, you have this elbow and this free hand. You're going to apply pressure right here on the elbow and push it up towards his head. This will keep the arm posted so he can't do anything with it. Next, left arm, cross face, right at his nose with the forearm of your arm. Cross face, and you're going to grasp your opponent's right elbow where you currently have pressure from your right hand. Now this hand can be free and it can be posted on the opposite side of your opponent's body, in between their legs right here. Remember, the whole time you're doing this, to keep body pressure. As you can see, Eddie grunted, keep body pressure, and you're going to post between his legs, right at his right knee. Now you're going to take a clockwise spiral motion and drive with your legs across his body. And we're going to rotate for you so you can see this. Right here, my hands are relatively close together. If they're not close enough, keep doing your spiral motion, and right here. Now, you have two options to grasp hands. First option, you can go with the finger lock grasp, which is closer and easier to grasp, or if you can get it, reach all the way across and get the wrist lock. But of course that is harder because it's further away. I usually prefer the finger lock because it's closer. Once here, you have two options. We're going to take the man and flip them onto their back. First option, usually easier, is you're going to take them, get up on your toes, and you're going to flip them straight back towards my legs. Just like this. Okay? Next option, let's get back in the same position. Break them down, reach across, get the elbow, post, lock with either the finger lock or the wrist lock. Then, if your man is fighting, he gets back up to his base. Gets up into his base. Here, let's move on to this side of the mat. into his base, you're going to jump to the other side of him. Legs on this side, because he's fighting, he's pushing back into you. You're going to roll onto your right shoulder and down over top of him. Same position, just as easy. Back in referees. Once again, break down, post, crossface, grab, post back behind his legs, drive, and lock. Flip him over to his back. Now, here's the pinning position. 3 main points. First, you take your forehead and you're going to place it right in his temple for pain. Second, you're going to take your low knee right here, low knee on the mat, which is my left knee, and I'm going to apply it right into his ribs. And third, the man's going to be kicking because he doesn't want to get pinned and lose. So I'm going to take my right leg, my high leg, and I'm going to support it on top of his knee so he can't rock anymore. Right there, do all 3 at the same time. Forehead, knee, and leg, and squeeze until both of his shoulders are flat on the mat. You'll listen until the referee slaps the mat for the pin. Now Eddie's going to do it again in relatively live speed and show you how it's done. And there we go. That's the cross-face cradle. Now go ahead, get a partner, and master it on your own. Thank you.